Awesome. So we're back with episode 2 of season 2 of SupportULT streaming. We are here for mental health in gaming, and we are here with the support of Safe in Our World. They are gaming and mental health partners in gaming. If you need help at any point during the stream, you can look up resources by ! SAFE, safe, and that'll bring up a bunch of information. So I am Kitty Girl. I am the hands of the computer.
I'm Sunflower Phantom. I'm commentary, assistance, friend, gopher.
Gopher.
And I'm Cairo Sands, the disembodied voice behind the screen.
Also, I am Lendecker.
Hi.
Hello.
I know that was a bunch of information. We were running because I was moving apartments. But we're back and we're only a couple of minutes late. So it's not that bad. Alright, so to go over what we were doing, just in case you weren't here for last episode or you're watching this after, we are playing LostWords Beyond the Page. We're about 2 hours in. This is about a young girl dealing with the sickness and then eventual loss of her grandmother. Her grandmother has a stroke, so if any of that is a little too much for you, that's perfectly okay. Catch us on the next game. And if not, I think we're ready to jump in.
I'm ready.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. We are only doing a 1 hour stream tonight. We will be done at 11. So, let's hop in. Let me know if I'm too far off camera. I know I'm pretty washed out because I am pale. Hey, we are almost exactly where we had left off in the original time. But we have one more firefly this time. So we're already doing better.
Annie says there's no volume.
There's no volume.
Today at school, I got my history essay back.
For the game or for us?
Because everything's up where I had it last time.
Could there be something wrong with the microphone?
No, it's reading us just fine. I am not 100% sure. Also, I'm not sure why I have a mouse there. There we go. Did it do it again? No. Okay. I had a mouse on both screens. I was a little confused. It looks like everything's working fine on our side. Let's get back into it and see if me turning the voices back up helped a little bit.
I'm Isabel Barbara Cook. I wrote about Vikings. I love Vikings.
Okay. So they probably didn't have horned helmets.
Mr. Collins didn't like it. I won't be showing this to Mum.
A D. That's mean. Oh, that's nice. I get to light it on fire.
She has enough to worry about.
Coach
Vikings
says
are
has
the
game
best.
audio.
They're tall
Well, probably.
and strong.
Definitely.
They love conquering
Who doesn't?
and fire. Vikings are basically all kinds of awesome. I could really use some I got her old photo album out.
Remember that this game has a lot of voiceover, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking unless she's not.
I wanted to see Gran like I remember her when she was. But every time I close my eyes, I see her in that horrible bed. We're visiting the hospital later today.
Oh no. Got it.
Annie says, hello again.
When we
User
arrived,
error.
Gran was
Good.
asleep.
I mean, not good,
Her
but
skin looked so thin. Almost see-through. Like tissue paper. She was Gran-shaped. But empty. I mean, that's silly. Right, Journal? It's just Gran. But somehow it isn't. It's not her! She woke up after a few minutes, but it didn't seem like she knew who we were. Why? Why is this happening? Why her? It isn't fair. Why, Journal?
how am I supposed to deal with this? Journaling is a good option.
Yeah.
Time.
It's a healthy way of getting your feelings out.
Yeah,
Especially if you feel like there's no one you can talk to.
100%.
Gran still can't speak properly. It's so cruel. She can't tell us anything. Like what she wants to eat. Or how she feels. And what's worse, everyone pretends they're having a real conversation with her. But they're not. You're doing fine, Barbara, the doctor said to her. You just need some time. Hospitals should make you better.
I have to believe she'll be okay. But why can't she talk yet?
She's so ill now.
No. It's fine. I
I
want
want
it.
her better now. Just wait. Time is a healer. I thought that was his job. I wish I could help her. It makes me so mad.
Not worse.
Nurse said it was dinner. Mum had ordered Gran soup and a jacket potato. But when Gran tried to eat by herself,
I've seen her inhale a packet of
she
hobnobs.
kept dropping her cutlery. Then I noticed Mum had ordered her mushroom soup. Mushroom! Gran calls them nature's bogies.
Start with this one. No mushrooms. That's fair. I also don't like mushrooms. It's like Mom doesn't even know her.
I reminded Mom about the mushrooms. She got that look and banged the spoon against the bowl. There was lip pursing,
Baby?
but looking at Gran,
Hmm?
I had to help her.
Emily Decker said baby. I'm guessing, is that about the not liking mushrooms?
I think it's about the not liking mushrooms. Mum face.
Everyone has their own preferences.
100%.
I still had some loose change. So I ran down to the entrance hall, where I'd seen a vending machine on the way in. Egg sandwich! Hurrying back to 305, I couldn't help but grin. They didn't let me back in. Adult talk. Wait outside. That's what they said. So I waited on a bench until Mum came out the room. She said nothing. Just took me to the car. We didn't speak a single word. Not at the car park. Not during our drive home.
Emily Decker said Grandma needs familiar items on her bed.
That's fair. That's a good idea.
Yeah, things she'd recognize.
I think during this, parents also need to remember that kids don't know everything. So, like, giving your kid the silent treatment because they wanted to help Grandma isn't nice.
Yeah.
She's a kid. She's young. She doesn't know.
Kids are still trying to figure out the world.
Exactly.
And they're doing the best they can with what they're given. They're trying to have some sort of control over a situation.
100%.
And I mean, it's one of those moments of, wait, you know Gran doesn't like mushrooms. Why are you giving her mushroom soup? Don't do that. You know she doesn't like that. So at this point, Gran still can't really speak for herself on that one.
Right.
So kiddo's just like, stop that. You know better. Why are you doing this?
See, I'm specifically talking about this part where they had adult talk
Oh, the waiting on the bench.
and the kid was kept out of the room and then nothing was said to her
Yep.
on the entire ride home
It's just going to lead to more anxiety.
and feeling alone.
Yeah.
And anger.
Yeah.
We're
Almost
already starting to see
resentment.
a lot of that.
Yeah. All right, keep going.
Dad had made pies for tea. I just wasn't hungry. Dad said I needed to eat. I said if Gran wasn't going to eat, neither would I.
He sent me
I
to my
slammed
room.
the door really loudly and flumped onto my bed. I still had the egg sandwich. It was all mushed up. Everything is all mushed up.
Lipsies.
Dad is mean. Mum doesn't care. And pie is stupid. Maybe I should
She's
just
angry.
try to write my story.
Just to get my mind off things.
Let's see. Last time, Robin was plunging down into the dark below. But the gin spell slowed her fall.
Thanks, Grumpy Pants.
Down and down she went, tumbling, helpless. Then and there, Robin started to...
Thrash, scream, cry. Maybe she could grab onto something? Maybe someone could hear her. Maybe it's just all too much. I think we try to make this a little more self-empowering and go with Thrash.
Try and fight your way through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
darkness didn't care.
Now, this is not how her stories usually are. Here we go. We're getting back into how they are.
As Robin hurtled through the darkness, her helplessness no longer made her feel scared. It made her feel frustrated, angry. She wanted answers. The Jinn's magic gently released her into the unknown. Now where am I?
Remember that we have magic words that we can use to progress the story. And we're collecting fireflies.
The ground was warm to the touch. At least it's up. Just my luck. And what's that? Molten stone. She'd seen nothing like this in her forest home. I really miss fooling around with the village kids.
That's scary.
Yeah.
A stalactite hung above, looking decidedly precarious. None of this seemed welcoming. None at all.
Good jumps, by the way.
Thanks. I got hops today, apparently.
Careful!
Oh, I'm glad
What
I
is
got
this?
through that.
Something
Goodness.
was unnerving about the pendulous nature of the ceiling.
Oh. Hello, this got a lot harder all of a
Something
sudden.
was unnerving
Is it
about the
too early for a death
pendulous
counter?
nature of the ceiling.
Listen here. This is not that kind of game.
I couldn't do any better.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
Got it.
Nice.
Oh no. How do I get it? Maybe from this one? Yes, okay.
Hey.
Ah!
Me too,
Me
kid.
too.
This is ridiculous!
I'm with you, Robin.
Scurry, scurry.
I need to find whatever is causing this and stop it, or I'll be smushed. As the sound got closer, Robin realized she would soon face its maker.
Scary.
I think it's the dragon.
You think so? I mean, that would make sense. Given the current atmosphere.
Can the girl tell the doctor she needs explanation as to Granny's
Okay.
condition? He can say
Here we
she's old
go.
enough to understand.
And see, I think that might be part of the problem. Is that she
Fire,
has no one to advocate
flame.
for her.
Wrapped her form.
Well, it's not the dragon.
Stop
No.
that! You'll bring the whole
It's a
cave down!
very, very angry fire girl.
But the giantess just kept on pounding. Yeah, just ignore me. It's not like I'm
just had to go get the firefly.
No, that's fair.
The lava gently bubbled, as if to mock her lack of progress.
And then I think maybe, is it repair? I can't. Figure out what we were supposed to do there. Oh! That answers my question. We just wait.
Well, that's terrifying.
Awesome.
Good night, M. Landecker.
Good night.
I'm glad you were able to show up for a while.
Thanks for coming. Let's
The lava
not do
gently
that again.
bubbled, as if to
Hey,
mock
it doesn't
her
make me
lack of
recollect them
progress.
though. But, oh no. So I might have broken it,
Broken what?
the game.
The game.
Okay.
The rock's not there.
The rock's not there. Yeah.
No, no, no. I don't like
Uh-oh. See if that fixed it. And then we might have to restart the chapter.
Oh no.
It happens.
The lava gently bubbled,
Okay.
as if to mock her lack of
Okay.
progress.
It's back.
Yay.
I am so glad. And now don't move. Just take the ride. Wait. Hidden fireflies.
I needed that.
Nifty.
Sunflower Phantom has redeemed Hydrate.
Let me get to a stopping point where I won't die. Awesome. Give me just a second. Hydrate has been redeemed. Gosh darn it.
Okay.
What am I supposed to do there?
The rock was back.
Oh, I think you were just supposed to get the firefly that was under there.
I understand that. I was trying to jump up.
Ah.
It just took a second. Got it.
No, not again. The whole floor's going to give way.
Oh no! Well, don't stand there.
Ah!
Have you considered running for your life?
Right. Not listening or ignoring. I don't care.
Nope.
I
Wrong
have
one.
to stop her. Inside Robin was a white-hot rage.
She's angry,
Yeah.
which is a normal feeling to have. Oh, great. Okay.
Hey! You!
Fire lady.
Yes.
Angry fire lady.
Yes.
Hey! Whoever you are!
Goodness. I didn't press the button good enough.
Hey! You! Hey! Whoever you are! You nearly killed me. Hey! Are you listening?
Well, that's not very nice.
No, 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 no. That's not fair. What is wrong with you?
I think she's also filled with rage.
I might have overdone this.
Mm.
I really need to get out of here.
We know.
We are working on it.
A timely exit.
Very
Robin
timely.
Didn't quite know what she'd encountered. Sheesh. She's so angry.
So were you.
The thought stuck with Robin. What's wrong with her? Ooh, I think I need a breather. A place to rest. Robin was beginning to feel the burn of loneliness. Better.
Burn is a fun one.
Robin's thoughts drifted back to the burning giantess. Why would she be so full of rage? She must have felt
I would either say alone or
Alone.
misunderstood.
Alone.
Alone.
alone. Imagine being stuck in a cave, all by yourself. I go bonkers too. Robin vowed to be more understanding.
I mean, we just went through that
If they met
with
again.
quarantine.
Yeah.
It's just like a cave. You're inside with nothing but your household and you can't interact with anybody.
Yeah. It's really difficult. You can't do all the things you normally do, and yeah.
It's very. It can be very debilitating.
Yeah.
Loneliness is a hard emotion to deal with.
You can be surrounded by people and still feel incredibly lonely.
100%. Right, let's burn. Pretty.
Mm-hmm.
As the light pushed back the darkness, a heaviness lifted from her heart. That was
look at the
Those are
mushrooms.
Yeah! Wait.
I think she's about to learn why we don't play with fire.
Oh no. Not again!
Yep.
Yep.
Robin was adrift on the currents. Without control. Lost on the flow of lava.
Ooh. Nope.
It would
Make
take
it.
her where it wished.
No, 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 no. Okay.
It's speeding up. That can't be good. The burning river went faster. And faster.
Oh no. This is gonna get hard, ain't it? Oh no!
Why does it end that way? Robin was adrift on the currents.
At least we don't have to recollect
Without
the.
control.
At least we don't have to recollect them. I can die on that one
Lost
again
on
and
the
it'll
flow
be
of
fine.
lava. It would take her where it wished. It's speeding up. That can't be good. The burning river went faster.
It was coming up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And faster.
Nope, I missed it. It's fine. We will not be completionists for this one. That's fine. It's the only one I missed.
Okay, Robin. Remember, empathy.
That's a good one.
She isn't listening. Run, Robin! Run!
Oh goodness.
Thundering steps shook the earth.
Oh, I'm glad it let me get a little bit of a head start. Because this is as far as I can run. No, 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 no. Right behind you.
Right behind me. Debris was flying everywhere.
Joe Coyote said that's my every morning when I have to wake up.
Fair enough. Same.
No, 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 no.
Freedom.
Go, 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 go. Nope. Okay.
The Nutcracker.
Now look what you've done. We're trapped and it's all your fault.
That's not very nice.
I hate this place and I hate you. Her anger consumed itself. Huh? What happened to you?
No, don't feel so angry.
What's there to be angry about? I wouldn't squash me if I were you. Think of the mess. The smell.
Ooh, that's kind of dark. Oh no.
The
It's a little
giantess
bit dark.
smiled. As her anger left, it brought a change.
You don't get
Oh,
to
hello.
dude.
Isn't it baby fire pixie?
It's a little baby fire pixie.
Lump's anger gone.
Her name
His name is Lump.
Her name is Lump.
Lump? Nice to meet you.
I hope Lump becomes a permanent addition to this quest.
I'm Robin. Sorry I was so angry.
I think Lump is going to go the way of Mr. Grumpy Pants.
Nope, can't be.
Lump's sorry too.
Lump is making me sad.
Lump scares Lump when Lump's so big.
Oh!
I'm gonna start crying.
Over Lump.
Lump is beautiful. Lump is love.
We love Lump.
We need Lump stickers.
Facts.
Coach, we need Lump stickers.
Wait, where you going, friend?
Come back.
Don't leave us.
I'm looking for a dragon. Have you seen it? What's dragon? I'll show you. But first, we need to get out of here. Just then, Robin noticed a boom shroom she hadn't seen before.
Boom
They're
shrooms.
shrooms.
Burn it.
We did it! We're free! Free!
Oh.
Free! Is Lump not coming?
Lump! You coming? Lump likes Robin.
Yay! Lump likes us.
I want to Lump plushie.
Hello, Journal.
Okay.
Today, Sarah.
That is the start of the next chapter. I think it's time.
I understand that. I just want more.
Let's talk about what we've learned today. Let's talk about the game.
Being a kid in a situation like that, while the adults have all of the pressure of the decision making, the kid has no choice.
Yeah.
They are just kind of caught up in whatever the adults decide. They don't get an option. They don't get a say. They don't get a voice in any of it.
It's not only no choice, but it is no voice.
Yeah.
Because the adults aren't listening to them at that moment.
Yeah.
They're trying to do what they think is best, but that may not always be the situation for the kid.
Yeah.
So, reminding yourself that children are children and need more information. Because they are small human beings. They focus on information just like the rest of us do. We don't like being in the dark, so why would they?
Yeah.
It's a really hard place to be on either side of it.
100%.
Having been on both sides reasonably around the same time, it's difficult.
It is.
One thing I liked that the game did is that it didn't demonize the anger.
Right.
Because anger can be a healthy emotion,
100%.
depending on how you deal with it.
And it also brought up a really good point that I actually heard from a therapist that I saw for a while, which is that anger is a lot of times a mask for other emotions.
So let's say, isn't anger
Or-
a secondary emotion?
A lot of times, yeah. Anger is intense anger can be a mask for other emotions that you're feeling.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Annie said, having been there, seen at the moment and after, parents are scared and in their own world, and the kids are an afterthought. Yeah?
That really makes the kids feel alone.
Because they know they're an afterthought in those moments.
Yeah.
And feeling all of the emotions that you're feeling, a lot of it can be expressed as anger because you don't have a better way to cope. Your way of coping is getting mad and screaming because
You don't know what you're feeling.
yeah.
And you're not letting yourself feel those other things.
Which is why a lot of times anger is a secondary emotion.
Right.
It's overshadowing more often
That
than
makes
not.
sense. So it could be confusion
Fear.
or frustration,
Yeah,
fear,
right.
sadness.
Right.
Here comes Coach.
Yay.
Hi. Welcome in. We were just talking about how anger can be confusion, frustration, fear, sadness.
Anger can be all sorts of things.
100%.
Yeah.
Emotions.
And a lot-
Emotions.
And a lot of that will depend on how you have learned to process emotions just growing up and how you've learned it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's a big issue with boys in particular because we're not allowed to
Show other
emotion
emotions.
other than anger. Anger is like the only way you can show emotion
Right.
as a male. You know, so it's you're sad, you're angry, you get hurt, you're angry, you know, you're envious, you're angry. Whatever it is, it makes you angry because that's the only way you know how to perceive yourself.
Right.
And you know, the only way you know how to express. So perceptions of feelings do not necessarily have to be the how you would feel. You know, it's
Right.
Yeah.
kind of hard to put into words.
Well, and
Perception doesn't always equal reality.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, you may come across somebody that's hurting for whatever reason and they're displaying it in a way that seems unfamiliar to you. It's just because that's, you know, how they have learned to show emotion for whatever it is.
And that's where this character is right now.
Mm.
She's learning how she's going to deal with those emotions for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
And until she finds something that works for her, it's going to come out in anger.
And she's learning that once the rage fizzles out,
You're left with
you're left with lump. And you have to process all of the feelings that go into that lump. Or you're just going to continue being so rageful that you burn yourself out.
Right.
Yeah.
And Annie, you're definitely right. Don't blanket blame parents. That's not what we're trying to do.
Thank you.
What we're focusing on is the kid's perspective, because that's what we're playing through. Is we're playing through Robin and Izzy.
Yes.
We're playing through their perspectives and being closer to. Well, I was gonna say being closer to her age than the parents, but that's not actually true now that I think about it.
No, we're about dead center.
So, seeing both sides, the only reason we're talking about more from the parent side is because we're looking at it from the kid's side.
Right. Because we haven't had the experience of being the parents in those situations.
Right, but we've
We've
all
had
had the experience of being the kid.
Yeah. And I think another thing that Robin is learning is that anger is a really hard thing to sustain.
Yeah. You burn out really fast. Emotional burnout
Yeah.
is some serious tired.
It can take months to fix,
Yeah.
if not longer.
Well, and Coach was talking about how a lot of times guys are raised to any emotion is anger.
Yeah.
People who are raised as girls are taught you don't get to be angry.
Right. We're allowed to show every other emotion, but we
Right.
can't be frustrated. We can't be irritated or angry because we're just supposed to like go with the flow and maintain composure and
Right.
maintain a house.
Yeah.
And you can't be the matron of a house and be angry all the time. So that's what we're taught super young. So it's kind of a balancing act of what emotions that each binary gender is allowed to show.
This game is getting really,
Real?
yeah.
In depth? Yeah. Because when we started playing this game was a week after my grandma passed away in the spring.
Right.
Was it even a week? I think it was like 3 days. It was not very long. So this one really hit home for me, but now that I've started working through some of that grief, I'm happy to jump back into this and kind of feel it in the moment.
We've been surprised by all of the games we've played, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them have invoked much deeper thought than we initially thought they would. Because we were like,
Coffee
oh,
Talk did.
yeah. Because we were like, oh, fun puzzle games, fun communication style games, fun side scrollers.
Whatever the side scroller that we played after
The train one.
The train one.
I'm blanking. I remember the game. I can't remember.
It was
what
one of
comes
the-
after?
What comes
What
after?
comes after?
It was one of the first games we played after Christmas break,
Right.
and my dog had just died.
That one hit deep.
The dog. that
All
I
of our
had since I was
timing so far has been impeccable.
Well, I think that would be true of any of the games that we have played.
Right, 100%.
Because, this is just going to slap you in the face with emotions.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the process that we're doing here is just, that's okay. That's part of the process. This is normal.
Yeah.
And does art imitate life, or does life imitate art?
That's
That's the age-old question.
But I mean, that's even
That's-
something we see in the game.
a perennial question,
Yeah.
as my world religions professor would like to say.
He'd be so proud of you.
Thanks. You'll have to tell him. I'll
Show
have to
him
tell him. I see him in the morning.
Just
Show
clip
it.
it.
Show him the stream, maybe you'll get extra credit.
Yeah, clip it and email it.
I'm not exactly sure if he would be able to understand that it was a stream. We love him. He's the sweetest teacher.
No, he's pretty good.
My experiences with him dealing with technology in class have been subpar.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Also, side note, we all have these nice white water bottles. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. So my screen name is Kitty Girl, as we've all pointed out, and mine has, it's so shiny, cats on it.
Mine is PhantomWren. I don't know if you want to even try and show mine.
No, that's so detailed.
I can't see where I'm turning stuff. I don't know what's happening.
It's fine. There we go.
I don't know what the camera is. I can't see anything. But it's ribs with flowers coming out of it.
We found
And it
the
has my name.
fun witchy pack. There we go. Now you can see mine a little better too. So I got some fun cats, and I have a Eye of Horus.
And then Cairo's off screen. But here's Cairo's and Pretty.
But yeah, so we're enjoying our new Esports water bottles. Because we're trying to be more eco-friendly and sustainable, and as gamers, we do not hydrate nearly enough. So that's why you can, thank you, redeem your chat points for a hydrate.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I can't get the lid off.
And under normal circumstances, when you're during our practices, which are in 2-hour blocks this year, or for most of our
Jeez.
streams, which are 2-hour blocks, you should drink 8 hours of water, or 8 ounces of water in that time. It's a lot more than you would think.
Yeah. One of my friends has one of those 2-liter water bottles that has the motivational timing on it, and I think I've seen her get through it once.
I've
Because
actually been doing really well at drinking water at work.
You're supposed to drink 2 liters of water a day.
I'm not that good.
That's a lot of water. And I don't think people understand that. And that can help with digestion. It can help with depression. It can help with physical. It can help, or physical ailments. It can help with weight loss. Like,
So what
It's-
I'm hearing is if I drink water, I won't be sad anymore.
it actually has validity.
It helps a lot with your mental health, your mental clarity.
It can help with your sleep cycle.
Your brain is all water. And
Yes.
if you're thirsty, you're dehydrated, your brain is shriveled up, like literally. Drinking is important. Having a normal
100%.
sleep schedule is important.
Yes.
All these very basic things your body needs to function fully.
Yeah. Bye, Annie.
Bye, Annie.
Good
See you next
night.
week.
We want to
Okay,
talk
thank
about,
you.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
100%.
Your basic fulfillments are going to be food,
water, shelter.
That's the very base.
And you need all of those things. But something that they leave off is sleep.
Yes.
Like, you have to sleep. You could be completely mentally stable and lose enough sleep to have hallucinations.
Yep.
That can be severe and scary. And I don't think a lot of people understand that because we don't let ourselves get to that point very often. But it's possible and it's likely if you are staying up 2 or 3 days at a time. Don't do that. Get some sleep. Set a sleep schedule because your body will get used to that.
Consistency is key for both your body and your brain. If you really want to feel better without a whole lot of effort, set a bedtime.
Yep.
And then get up with an alarm at the same time every day without exception. No sleeping in on the weekends. Be consistent. Your body will like that. And that goes triple fold for, ADHD and all of that sort of stuff. You need that consistency in your life.
Yep.
The fun part about ADHD is that you desperately want that consistency, but you desperately hate that consistency. It's a struggle because you don't want it
I
and you
mean,
need
and-
it, but you hate it.
Same with a good old touch of the
Yeah,
Facts,
that's,
actually.
there's a lot of overlap between the symptoms of ADHD and the symptoms of autism.
Yeah.
Especially autism with female presenting symptoms.
Yeah.
Female presenting ADHD is completely different.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's a lot of overlap between the two.
That's why it took me so long to get a diagnosis.
100%.
Because I very much have female presenting symptoms of ADHD, of combined inattentive and hyperactive ADHD.
Yeah, so there's a lot of overlap in that. And one of the things is you get so stuck in a schedule that if other people or other things don't do the schedule and something changes, it can ruin the rest of your day, the rest of your week.
There have been times where I'll have plans with a set time, like, okay, we're leaving at 3 p.m. And something happens. I'm like, it's 3 p.m. So we're leaving at 3 p.m. It's 3:30. It's 4 o'clock. Okay, now I'm just done. I'm taking my shoes off. I'm going to bed.
Because then the rest of the afternoon you can't reschedule.
Right.
Because that's not the schedule.
Right.
So it is very much a balance. Like, don't be so rigid and hard on yourself that nothing matters afterwards. And it all takes practice. Mental health takes practice.
Mhm.
It takes effort.
100%. Do you still have it pulled up? Can you throw
Yep.
safe in, please? Once again, if you need anything or want to look over the resources that are offered, this is going to take you to the Safe in Our World website. It's a link of all of the different resources alphabetized. It's awesome. There's so many things listed. And Safe in Our World is our mental health partner in gaming.
It's also where we get a whole lot of our game ideas for
Yes.
the stream from.
They have a great list of games. If any of y'all want to go down and look through the lists, it's all on their website. You could throw suggestions. at us, and we will take a look at them.
And one thing to keep in mind, even if you don't necessarily need the resources that Save From Our World has to offer, you know somebody who does.
So share it. Get
You
the word
may
out
look
there.
through it and see, oh hey, it looks like this is something my friend is really struggling with.
Drop a
Maybe I can
link.
offer. Yeah. So.
We are so connected by our cell phones. You could literally text a link to any one of your friends, and they would go look at it.
Be like, hey, I thought this
Thought
was
of
really
you.
cool. Here you go.
All right. With that, I think we are good for the night. Y'all have a wonderful evening. We will be here at 9 o'clock Thursday night next week. We are going to try to start moving the stream up for that hour, because it's been late, and I know that a lot of us want to go to bed. We've been up late studying, or at least that's what you should be doing. And if not, don't tell us. Have a great night, everybody, and we will see y'all next time.
Be safe.